I'm taking you guys on some few instructions about how you can burn your tummy fat, your belly fat, and how you can strengthen your tummy porosity, which is like this. Able to knee. Okay.
This one takes care of the side.
This takes care of the sides.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Becoming More Against All Odds. Here we talk about wellness, lifestyle, motivational speaking, and we conduct some interviews. My name is Meibaka Nemieboka, and I'm a biochemist and also a beauty therapist. Today, we're going to be talking about the relevance or the correlation of belly fat to your general health. We're going to consider how the size of your belt or your belly fat tells about how healthy you are. And then we're also going to meet my gym instructor, who is going to give us some other techniques on how we can reduce our waistlines. It means the quality of being suitable for a particular task or role, or the condition of being strong and in proper shape to perform a particular duty. For instance, we know that the police, all these law enforcement agencies, you may need to stand for a while or for longer periods of time, more than others. Are you suitable? Are you strong enough to withstand such roles? That is fitness. Or you're a housewife. Do you have the stamina to perform your duties to your children? Or you work in a bank. Do you have the mental acuity to be what you have been employed to do? So that's fitness in essence. And I want to tell you that belly fat, the size of your waist, your waistline, the size of your belt has a lot to do with that, to do with your fitness. The reason is this. Belly fat is related to visceral fat. And visceral fat is what we call, it's not subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is fat under your skin. Visceral fat is fat that sits deeper into your abdomen. So it underlines your organs, like your heart, your kidney, your pancreas, such very important organs, your liver. And why is that dangerous? Your liver may pump out too much fat and sugar into your blood, which can cause coronary artery disease. Another implication of having too much fat in your abdomen is that it's related to the production of what we call triglycerides. Triglycerides are a type of lipid in your blood. In fact, they are the most common fat you have in your body. That is why we need to work on our stomach, on our belly fat, to make sure that we don't accumulate too much fat in our abdomen that will go and line up our internal organs and cause health issues like coronary artery disease. Okay, so this is not to frighten anyone, but we have to take charge of our health. And recently there has been so many cases of people slumping and dying. So we can do something. The major cause of visceral fats, triglycerides elevation, and so on, is eating more calories than you burn because of sedentary lifestyle and eating too much fatty foods like butter and other fats, more than you burn. Sedentary lifestyle, inactivity, is a major cause apart from the dietary factors. And you don't have to be engaged in a gym all the time. If you're not somebody like me, when you don't like, I like consistency. That is why I registered with the gym. And then it helps my mental, well-being. Because when you work out, you secrete feel good hormones, and then you see other people doing what you're doing, and then the comrade ship you feel in the gym makes me want to do get a gym registration. But you don't have to do that. Not everyone should do that. Just be engaged in activities that you love. Apart from your daily bites of maybe going up and down your stairs, you can do dancing, you can swim, you can take a walk after dinner, or when put on music when you're cooking in the kitchen. Such fun activities will make be active, and then you burn some fat. Don't let yourself be sedentary. I know some people who, before they get to that age, tell themselves, I want my bedroom to be ground floor if they have a duplex. They already set their minds up for, sedentary lifestyle in their old age. But your arteries will stiffen, and then you build up fat in the wrong places, and then you have heart-related diseases. So it is very important for us to be active. You don't have to be involved in the gym if that is not your area of interest, like I said. Also, you will find that the human body is miraculous. The way God made our bodies, if you just challenge it a little and give it what it needs, it can give you results that are amazing. Just do your bit to be consistent. Eat right. Exercise. Drink a lot of water. Be around people that make you laugh, and enjoy yourself, so that you will live longer and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So right now we're going to meet my gym instructor, who is going to give us some little techniques on how we can reduce our waistlines and live a much better life. Meet here my gym instructor, Yemi. Yemi, can you please introduce yourself to the world?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Yemi, aka Fit Yemi. I'm a personal trainer, and I'll be taking you guys on some few instructions about how you can burn your tummy fat, your belly fat, and how you can strengthen your tummy pores.
Okay, Yemi, I noticed that some women, most of us, after pregnancy and putting to bed, we find out that we lose control of our stomach muscles. They become saggy, big. How do we firm them back and get back into shape?
Okay, there's what we call postpartum exercise. These exercises are exercises given to people to women that have given birth and they're having a saggy tummy. And most times after birth, you realize that some of these women, there's what we call it like the pressing of the tummy thing and the rest. Some of them don't want to go through
No,
that. So
no.
because they don't do that, they start to get a saggy tummy and the rest. So for you to work on those cores in your tummy, because the tummy has its own muscles.
Yeah.
For you to work on it, there is this workout we call the postpartum exercises. It's not more like a hard core workout. It's just something you do, not stressing your tummy too much, but just to build your muscles back and strengthen the core. So these exercises are really, really given to you by professionals, because not everyone has an idea about these exercises. So it's more like the exercises like more like lifting the legs up, which is called the leg raise, but it's not like a leg raise. It's more like taking your leg up, raising it, bringing your knee in close a bit, taking it down back, no speed in it. You're not doing it fast. You're doing it in a slow motion, so you don't get too much pressure on your tummy.
Okay, but does this include those who had cesarean sections?
Yeah, for cesarean section, after your cesarean section, the doctor usually give you an amount of time for you to wait for
Your stitches to heal
before you
inside
can,
and outside.
inside and out, before you start working out. So after that, these workouts can also be done, because they don't put too much pressure on your cores.
Okay.
So because it's something that is more like a process thing. You go through the process slowly, not a rush. with time you see your result coming. So that's just it.
So that is why we need a gym
That
instructor.
is why you always need a trainer, because most times
A
people just have
trainer.
idea about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
All they just need is go to the gym and do some tummy workout, do some
Uh,
crunches.
uh,
Mind you, we have the lower abdomen, we have the
Lower,
lower, the
upper.
upper, we have
Yeah.
the side, which is more like the waistline. So
Mm.
then different workouts you do for them, and not workouts that. Okay, let me just use a guy and a girl. There's some workout that guys do, and there's some that girls do. Everybody can do this workout, but depends on your health condition.
Mm.
So if assuming I have a stitch, I cannot do a workout that will put pressure
Pressure
on those
and then
stitches.
losing your
Yeah,
stitch.
so those are what we should pay attention to. That's why most times when you want to work out, your trainer has to ask you, do you have any health condition
Mm.
and the rest. So that's just it.
Okay. Now I also noticed that sometimes your waistline
Yes.
is affected by bloating,
Yeah, yeah.
not just because you have fat.
Fat, yeah.
What do you do in such instance?
So okay, most times what I tell my client is that, because it is something I've always been using, is that no matter what you do, try to always detox. Because most times when you get bloated tummy, it's because of let's say a lot of gas in your tummy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the things you eat that
Mm-hmm.
did not digest, and
Mm-hmm. Your metabolism
yeah,
is
yeah,
slow.
it's slow. Because most times the foods you eat and having a bad digestion and maybe
Mm-hmm.
having a constipation and all those things are
Mm-hmm.
also
There's a,
part of it.
mm,
There are some foods we eat that has that contains gas.
yes,
Okay,
a lot of it.
I can use beans as one.
Mm-hmm.
Cabbage has the same thing.
Yes, cabbage.
Little some vegetables I can mention has
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. So taking less of such foods, I always advise, because there are some persons that this is how my body reacts to this is how my
Mm-hmm.
body reacts to
Mm-hmm.
this. So you have to make sure that whatever you're taking, it's
Mm-hmm.
something that can be easily digested in your body. Like, you know that fiber takes time to digest. You more like taking banana.
Mm-hmm.
Banana takes time to digest in your tummy. So when you take things like that too much, you start facing the difficulty of getting an easy digestion with such things. So it's
Yeah.
always better, you know, that this is good for me to take by this time. Your timing also matters, because I can take banana in the morning,
Evening.
let's say 12. I can take it in the evening, let's say 4, because
Mm.
before it gets to 8 or so, I should be feeling better. But most people don't even pay attention to this. What they
Mm.
do is that once it's evening, 7 p.m., you see them eating banana. It's just one stick of banana. That one stick of banana will
It's
last.
a lot.
It's a
It's
lot.
a lot
So
of
that's just it.
calories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just it.
Okay.
So,
So what would be your advice to women, even men?
yeah.
These days you find even young girls,
Yes, yes,
people who
that's
have
right.
not had kids,
Kids,
have
yeah.
never been pregnant.
You see
You see
that
them
tummy.
looking. I keep wondering what is going on. So
Okay.
what should be your advice to
The
all of
problem,
us in the
okay, for
strata?
everyone,
Yes.
the problem we usually have with our tummy is that we all know that the tummy is elastic in nature. The more you eat, the more it
Mm.
expands. The lesser you eat, it goes
Mhm.
back. So now, if you're able to do a portion control of your meals, because there are some persons that they're ready to eat 5 times a day, but a
But
little quantity.
yeah,
And there are
and
some
that is
persons, that is
advisable.
advice, and there are some persons that, even though they know that, I always crave for food, they try to make sure that if I'm eating now, okay, I know I eat a lot too. Okay, let me eat in the morning, so I know that the rest of the day I'm not going to eat. I'll just
Mm.
take fruits. And there are some persons that will say that I'll eat in the morning, I'll eat in the afternoon, I'll eat in the evening, nothing. I'll eat till I'm very, very full. So that is where the problem comes. You don't have to eat till you're fully satisfied. You have to eat till you know that I've eaten, I'm no longer hungry. That is just the main thing. Eat till you're no longer hungry, not eat till you're fully satisfied. Then you have to say, my tummy is big now. I've eaten for today. Then it's night again. The truth is that no matter how much you eat, you will still get hungry.
Mm.
If you like eat all the meals
I
today,
know.
even if you don't digest, your system does not digest those food,
Mm.
you will still get hungry the next 3 4 hours. So it's better you take little, have enough water, as always advised by your doctors. Eat little, have enough water. Try and make sure that you detox
Okay.
every time.
When you say detox, what do
Yeah.
you have in mind?
The detox, I always tell my clients that I always prefer you do organic detox, more like natural fruits, ginger, garlic, lemon, cucumber, apple, pear. You blend everything together, extract the water, and drink. And there's what we call ginger shots. It's good for detox also. So when you do those things, let's say twice, 3 times a week, you find out that you're having a good
Metabolism.
metabolism, and you'll be having the whole movement will be very much improved.
Okay.
So this is one of the main things that people don't pay attention to.
So you just blend them, you juice
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
combination of
Yeah, yeah.
food.
It's always I do them as well. I do them as well. So it's always good for me. Most times, find that when you do them, in the next probably 10 to 15 minutes, you find yourself going to use the toilet. You're not stooling. You don't use the toilet like you're studying. You're just normal, trying to like regularize your metabolism and also trying to make sure that your bowel movement
It's
is
good.
good. Because like me, when I eat any meal, in the next 15 minutes, I use the restroom. In the next,
That's
and
good.
there are some persons that they will eat now, and for the next 24 hours, you're not seeing them in the restroom. There's some persons that say like 2 days before they use the restroom. So those persons have a poor metabolism and their
Well,
system does not digest their food easily.
okay.
That's where most problem comes from.
Okay, now there is this challenge
Yeah.
that they do. They call it string challenge
Okay.
because there are acceptable limits for your waist circumference.
Yeah.
They say that
Yeah.
for women,
Yes.
it should be less than 80 centimeters,
Centimeter.
and for men, it should be less than 94 centimeters.
Centimeter.
What do you say about that?
Okay, for me, I just feel um, physical wellness, you being fit, your overall fitness is what
It's
matters.
what matters.
Because you can see a woman that the tummy is more than 80 centimeters, but when you check her fitness, the general wellness, you realize that she's even more fit than someone that has, let's say, 60,
Yeah,
70.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what matters is you knowing that,
Because that woman may just have subcutaneous fat.
yeah,
It's not
it's
visceral.
not,
It's not a
yeah, yeah,
deep
it's not a deep fat. Yeah,
deep
yeah.
fat. Yeah.
So it's always like that. So what I just do is that when I realize that something is more than,
What?
when your tummy is weak, your tummy is part of what gives us confidence. Yeah.
Yes.
So as a lady, when
I'm
your
telling
tummy
you,
is
when you're
big,
not
yeah, there
shapely.
is a little bit in our confidence.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
this cut down. Yeah,
Demoralize.
yeah.
Yeah,
You feel demoralized. You
demoralized.
feel less of yourself.
Mm.
But I always advise you. You know what you want. Everybody knows what they want. If your tummy is the issue, go to the gym, start a good diet because diet is the number one.
Okay.
And gym helps strengthen the core and the
Yes.
rest. So start a good diet, go to the gym, work out at least 3 times a week,
Weak.
and make sure that you're consistent in everything you do about your general wellness.
Consistency is so key because, apart from being physically fit,
Yes.
exercises, being in the gym, it
Yeah.
helps your mental
Mental
because it gives you discipline. It makes you
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
you're sharper mentally when
yeah,
you do
that's true.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So generally, the only problem we've all be facing when it comes to being consistent to the gym is time.
Time
So people will
constraint.
say, I don't have time, I'm
Uh,
busy looking for money. If I
uh-huh.
don't have money, will I pay for the gym? Now, after looking for that money, and you
Uh-huh.
come to realize, and you go to meet your doctor, and your doctor tell you, you have to start using the
I'm
gym.
telling you.
Now, you now realize that after all this money I have to still go
No,
to the
you can
gym.
cut your life short,
Yeah.
after making a lot of money and
Money
then
and you're
you're not
not
fit.
healthy. Yeah. So that's part of it.
Yeah.
So most times I always advise try to regularize your activities. You're looking for money. You're also looking at your health. Yeah. So
Balance.
balance your lifestyle. Money,
Balance is very
general
important.
wellness, money in general, because sometimes you may end up looking for money and spending all those money on your
Oh,
health.
your health.
So
Does
that's
it
just
make sense?
no, it doesn't make sense at all. So most times I always advise, no matter how busy you are, find that time, go to the gym. If you can't go to the gym, there are lots of workouts you can do at home.
Definitely,
You can get
definitely.
yourself a personal trainer. You can do your virtual workouts online, video
Yeah.
calls, WhatsApp. There are a lot of platforms you
So
can
much
use.
online
Yeah,
right
yeah. So
now.
there's a lot of ways you can do your workout without even going to the gym. I
Yeah.
always advise the little opportunity you have to stay fit, make sure you take advantage of it. So
Yeah.
that is my advice to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
and
much. So
welcome.
right now, can you just do a demonstration of a stomach exercise
Okay, and
or
there are a lot
belly?
of workout. If I start doing them, we won't
Just
go
one,
home
one or
today.
two.
So most things you can do is that you can do the able to knee, which is like this, able to knee. Okay,
This one takes care of the side.
this takes care of the sides.
Okay, so in conclusion, what I'm going to advise is no matter the odds against you, age or genetics, because some of us were our parents are on the big side and we came out big, or time factor, you don't have time because of your
work schedule. You have to learn to be active. Even if you can't come to the gym, have simple exercises at home, like getting into the bathroom. When you want to use the bathroom, you can do a number of squats, before you come out, stretching, breathing as you wake from sleep. All these are things we can do, but we must have to work out. We must learn to work out, no matter how it is with us. But we must do like 3 days in the week, at least, rigorous or moderate, anyhow you want to do it. 3 days in the week, work out, and you will remain fit. So thank you for this podcast. I pray you learn a little from it. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Till the next time we meet. God bless you. Bye.
See
All
you next
right.
time.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.